All right, what's good, y'all? We here to talk about All-Star Weekend, or what there was of it. So I mean, just small conversation, and just right up front, they had kind of like what they used to be called like an All-Star Friday, and that was literally like a 2-on-2 with some celebrities and things like that. I think it was Quavo and Jack Harlow definitely won. They definitely won. So it was them versus 2 Chainz and Lil Baby. And from what I didn't look at that, but from what I could see, Quavo, he clowning, he claiming he the best celebrity or basketball player, he said he's the best. I think he said he's the best basketball player in hip hop, like rapper. So he might have a case, man, you know. So, but yeah. Anyway, they won that. So moving on, and I think that they get a cash thing or whatever, and some stuff goes to charities and stuff like that. So that's all dope. That's usually like the Friday night, and so the Saturday night stuff, the 3-point contest, the dunk contest, 3-point contest this year happened basically before the All-Star game. So I think the people that's participating at those All-Stars, which I think was Conley and Steph Curry, I would say they had a disadvantage, but I guess they just shooting the ball. So I mean, and they're gonna do that anyway for warm up. So it's probably better. So they did that. Steph like killed it. And Steph been in some 3-point contests and stuff, but he killed it. Like it was ridiculous, like how he started off, and then he kind of missed a couple, and then he just like his money rack was all on. It was just wow. I'm about to drive up on some traffic doing this while obviously when I'm driving, but yeah. So he won that. Been good to see some competition there with some good little performances in the 3-point contest, but pretty much Steph stole the show, and he took the trophy home. Well done. So moving on to the All-Star game, we got pretty much it's a new concept. Started last year, especially after Kobe's passing, and how new it was. They said we're gonna do something initially to just tribute to him. So they're doing the 3 quarters, where it's just like each quarter is a game. So they going 1-on-1. So which is funny, because even if it like they go 2-1 or they go 3-0, I mean they still play the 4th quarter. So I don't understand maybe somebody can help me out with that. I don't understand what the point of that is, but it just shows a little dominance. So this one just happens to be Team LeBron went 3-0 against Team Durant. Oh, by the way, Durant he picked the team and didn't even play. So that's beside the point. And then 4th quarter, especially last year, got real competitive, and it was competitive this year, but it was just too far of a gap. But last year was a gap too, and it got feisty, and the end result was like real dope. So there's like, we were bringing that back. So what the end result is the 4th quarter, whatever the highest team scored. They said, for example, my team scores 150. I'm the highest, 150 to 140. I'm 150. We need 24 more points for Kobe. 24 more points plus the 150 will be 174, right? So we're going to 174. So the first team to 174 will win. No time, no clock on the 4th. So that's that. So it's like, all right, cool. So that's what they did this year. So they did again, and it worked out. It was a little better last year, but it had a picture perfect finish. We'll get to that. But either way, Team LeBron, like when you see it on paper, it's like who y'all, like if y'all on playground, y'all like, oh, how did he end up with 2 or 3 of the best? We doing 3-on-3. How did he end up with all the good players? Like I don't know no way to explain it, but I think KD was just a real competitor like that, and he in his feelings. He loyal, and he gonna be like, okay, this team is LeBron versus me. They always put us against each other for like best player and stuff. So I got my people I mess with. He got his people he mess with. If he do, because you know, a lot of people don't rock with LeBron like that, man. A lot of people, like, when you're on top, they just like, yeah, you're a good dude, but yeah, we you heard all the stories about when they were in the bubble, and he was talking about let's not play, and all of it, and people were like, that's good for you to say, you know, you got money, and but you know, that's just paraphrasing and stuff. But anyway, so LeBron picks first. His first pick is the person that took the MVP from him last year, because LeBron should have been the MVP last year. But anyway, Greek Freak, he picks Greek Freak. So it's like, all right, cool. So that should set the pace, right? So you should just combat that. I was talking to somebody at work about this. You should combat that, right? Now, KD seems like he goes with his team, with his loyalty, with his like, oh, I don't know, I don't want to say pettiness, but say, oh yeah, I'll just well, forget it, I'll just pick my first pick is Kyrie. I was like, hey, not James Harden, not Embiid, not who's the other one that he could have went first at Kawhi Leonard, none of them. He just goes, I'm like, oh, okay. So from there, the dominoes start falling. Like okay, LeBron was like, all right, well, we'll do it. You know, like, and if AD was available, I think he would have picked AD like that up front. But that, you know, that went how it went, and AD was limited this year so far. So he would have probably had to pick him on the substitution. But anyway, they go to pick the teams. They got this going on. They got that going on, and the team get constructed. Bro, the starting five for LeBron's team is LeBron, Luka, Doncic, where it could have been Dame. It could have been Dame. Dame is off the bench for the LeBron team. It's Steph. You got Joker and Greek Freak. So Greek Freak, LeBron, Joker, Steph, and Luka. Like, come on, seriously, like that's a wrap, bro. Like, this is starting five alone. That's a wrap. So that's one. So they're right. I don't even want to tell you what was on the eat, but then again though, Embiid was in play. Ben Simmons was in play. They had to sit out because of contact tracing of COVID, and they sat out, so they had to make some adjustments. And KD didn't play. But even if, I'm like, oh, you gotta be smarter than that. But I mean, this is All-Star game exhibition. A lot of them didn't want to go out there and do it, but they did it anyway. They did it for a good cause. They did it for the HBCUs, Thurgood Marshall Fund. I think some NAACP stuff. Raised over $3 million. I always wonder how, like, they raise this money. Where does it exactly come from? I have some ideas, but that's beside the point. It was for a good cause, and he did that, and you know, shout out for them for doing that type of thing. But they did that, and yeah, they got the game going, and the game, like, just, it's out of hand, bro. Like, first of all, like, even though it was close, it was like 3-0, 3/4 to nothing at the end. And it was like, one of the quarters wasn't even close. Like, it was ridiculous. So by the time they got to the fourth quarter and they had the total score, and they just had the score they need to get to, it was a wrap. They got the 170, not easily, but they got it. But Steph shooting from logos, shooting, dunking, Chris Paul dunking. Because LeBron had Chris Paul, point guard, the point guard. Like, come on, like on the bench, Dame on the bench. Steph on the bench, like even Jaylen Brown from the Celtics, he got in the game, and he got an All-Star game, and well deserved it, and he had majority of the points on LeBron's team. LeBron sat out like he played like the first quarter and like sat out. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, it was embarrassing actually, man. So I'm like, man, I don't know. They need to figure something out. like for it to be more competitive. It was perfect last year, like the way the setup was, and the way the team was constructed, and then I think the big men played more of a role in last year's game, especially Embiid in there. They start going at it in the fourth quarter. They started like dribbling like point guard. It was crazy. But this year, the big man were just dunk. A big man won the MVP. Greek Freak won the MVP. But big men were just dunking, doing all kind of crazy stuff, shooting threes. It was wild. But the most points came from like 3-pointers. People like Steph, like they just pulling up. Dame pulling up. I saw Conley pulling up. Shout out to him for his first All-Star. Spider pulling up. He just ran 3-point shots. Kawhi started hitting late to try to bring him back, but 3-point shooting, dunking, and lay-ins. No mid-range game or nothing like that. It was but it was just so lopsided. It was kind of sloppy, but you know, it is what it is, man. They look like they have fun, even though they allow them when they want to be there. They look like they have fun. That's what's up, man. You know, the other thing with the dunk contest, we can go in more about that, but pretty much, in a nutshell, they had 3 people, which is odd to me. I said they're gonna get straight to the point. And when they changed the rules, I was like, they're gonna get straight to the point because Dwayne Wade, with his missed score last year, if y'all familiar with that, you can just Google that up and see how he kind of screwed Aaron Gordon last year from winning, because he's trying to figure out who has how many points and all sorts of stuff. But anyway, that's called the Dwayne Wade rule. Like the finals, they didn't give points. They just basically said, this is who I want to win, and they couldn't see it. Like I would just hit whoever I want to win, and then I know who I picked, but nobody else could see, so they couldn't collude or get together and pick who they want to win. So that was that. The like notable done actually, this dude Cassius Stanley Cassius, whoever his name is, from Indiana. I would say he's a nobody, but he's known now because of dunk contest. But that's what's good about it. But he's from Indiana. He has a 2-way contract, so he back for G League, NBA. I think he played like 20 minutes total, 19, 18, some minutes total for in the NBA actually. But they like, oh, he a leaper. We gonna rock with him. We'll put him in the dunk contest. Top end from New York Knicks is more popular, so. But he's taller. It's like, man, these tall dunkers. Like Larry Nance won one year. It's like 6'10". Like come on, man. That's like, you know, Dwight Howard won one year. These are the years they just like pulling from the sky and stuff. Larry Nance was a dunker though, so he made it look good. But Toppin had some good dunks. The winner was Anthony Simon. I hope I'm saying that right, or Simon, but he's a notable player. I remember from Portland because I remember when he got drafted. They said I want to say he waited a year so he could be eligible or something like that. He didn't go straight to college, but he knew he was going to be doing it. But I don't know if he went to the G League or not. But I remember one thing. I think he was one of them dudes that he already had a shoe contract before he was even. That's unprecedented. Before he was in the NBA, I think it was Under Armour. You know, they signed him. It was like took that $1 million, and you didn't touch college. I'll do it, but he did that and then got drafted. He had to sit out, but he was ready for the draft. But he's solid. I think he's a solid player. I liked him in the bubble. He just looked like he's 12, but dude was tall. He could play defense, and nobody knew he had ups. I knew he had ups, but nobody knew he had ups. Like, I seen you in the bubble, bro. So he won the contest, but his dunks, he made them. That was it, man. He made them, and they look good. He just didn't sell it too much because he just got that RBF face. So that's what was funny. But he did one where they wanted him to say, "Oh, if he kissed the rim, he would have been." But dude jumped. His whole head went over the rim, bro. Like his head went over the rim. They want him to kiss the rim. Like, kiss the rim for what? It's COVID, man. Like, you know, mess his grill up, stuff like, nah, man. He showed you like he could have kissed the rim, and he dunked the ball, and he dunked it off he dunked, you know, like way higher than the rim. So that's That's what that is, man. So I mean, like he won, but it wasn't spectacular or nothing like the dunk contest. But I mean, it was respectable. You know who people names are. That's kind of for now because you're not gonna get these Zions and stuff. You get, even though he's the #1 draft pick, you get Anthony Edwards in there. He can lead. Get him in there. Some little star power right there. Even though Toppin, I'm not taking nothing away from him. You get John Morant. Oh man. He can leap for a short dude, or a short dude considered in the NBA. So you get in, that's a wrap. It's a lot you can do. So I don't know. All in all, though, I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed it. I appreciate them brothers for doing that stuff during COVID and for good cause and stuff. That's what we have to do sometimes, step up and do stuff. But I could feel like they feel like they just getting jerked around and stuff like that for the entertainment of certain people. And we want to be around our family and do this and do that, you know. But again, man, they pay well. They pay well to do a job. Shout out to them for showing up and doing it and leading by example and you know, doing it for the right cause. You know, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it for something positive and right. So that's what's up, man. Again, you know, that's just my opinion, man. Let me know what y'all think about the All-Star Weekend or whatever it had of it. And, you know, again, man, holla at your boy, man. I'm just dropping home and just thought I would share, break down what I thought about it, and hopefully y'all stay for the ride, you know. And hey, till I see y'all again, man. Take care of each other. Be safe. Long live D-Mac.